a good composition.
Yeah,
From Aura Fire, very a good composition actually. Oh my
For
lord.
EVOS Legend,
God.
guys, we have to predict actually will EVOS Legend will take game number 2. And let's jump
And
into-
let's jump
Yep.
into the land of dawn here. Game number 2 between EVOS Legends versus Aura Fire.
Yep,
Welcome
let's
to
see
Mobile
how will
Legends.
it be. And look at that. So it will be a Benedetta side lane here, when as well. But Kabuki will still try to secure his Bakuito. And
Yeah.
will face will face Lapu Lapu.
Talking about Aura Fire again. Rangers farm. They need to make sure that he is safe during rotation. So I think Jawhead and Matilda need their trio needs to rotate together. They
Yeah.
don't want to split up and make silly mistakes, which of course EVOS Legends will punish.
Yep, maybe they need to really maximum the potential that coming from Matilda. But I don't know how EVOS Legend will deal with that movement. Maybe that comes from Funstrong.
Yes, we can see here Jawhead is already ramping gold lane, and we can see Granger is rotating towards there. Can this be? Can they make something out of this? And both teams just harassing each other.
Yes, there will be a lot of ganking that's really coming from Aura
And
Fire.
here it is.
Yes, with the Dark Sonata.
Sonata.
Trying to giving a poke damage towards Clover, and they tried to harass Wen in the first place. Meanwhile, one with the Mountain Shocker, it really helped EVOS Legend, and almost never enough. Good Eva almost be the first blood for EVOS Legend, but he still managed to survive.
A little bit showmanship here, bottom lane. Nothing really too fancy though. Both teams playing this early game quite safely, quite passively. They don't want to make the same mistake here out of Fire, but Ashen coming from the jungle top side. Godiva is quite low. Flame Shot is there. First blood for one. EVOS Legends.
And I consider backup really good coming from Luminar and also one. They knew that actually ultimates can get ganked easily, but they're already ready for the backup.
Godiva is just a little too offside there. He could not escape the damage. And we can see Van Strong with a low health. With top side one, also low, but
Luminar.
trying to disengage.
Yes, and Darkness is always ready to cover his teammate here, and there will be no maybe counter that coming from Aura Fire and Clover again and again. Really have a lot of space at the bottom lane Koala.
Yeah, nothing like all of the distraction from EVOS Legends towards the
Top side.
turtle pit, towards the top side is meaning like Wano is having a free fun time at the bottom lane. And look at this one, Darkness also is getting a lot of attention because you know that once Darkness is there covering Wan, nobody would want to get near towards Wan.
Yes, and I just realized actually Darkness also coming from Aura.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
Aura, it's Darkness and also Clover from Aura Fire.
So it's gonna be a good maybe
Nostalgia?
momentum for
Reunion.
from the old friend.
Yeah.
And look at this one trying to pick up Van. The
Ooh.
backup is there. One, can he survive? Yes. No real commitment coming out of Aura.
Yeah, we knew that Granger is already being buffed with the physical damage. They're actually being really the damage.
Oh,
But look at
circling
that.
eagle forcing Matilda, but the damage isn't there. He was too low. Can they make something out of this? Wave Dragon towards Jawhead, and two members from Aura has to go down.
But Luminar with the altar almost. But Kabuki,
What?
he didn't want to take any chance. What happened, Kabuki? Even though we knew that altar that coming from a pyramid will try to at least give him a second.
Yeah, that's not the extra goal, right? If he want to, but he's not punching him. He's just letting go of Luminaire.
He's not. I don't know what happened, Kabuki. At least we knew maybe he can get a more level or more gold, right?
Unstoppable force and ejector towards Darkness, but he manages to escape here. Mountain Shocker just to give pressure towards the Aura here. And Turtle has been controlled by Aura. Can EVOS take counterplay, make some counterplay?
But
Darkness
look
is
at
low.
that. Yes, the turtle is still being secured by Aura Fire. Meanwhile, Darkner will be punished. Ultimates need to juke all of the units. Remember, they're coming from Aura Fire. Will try to punish Anti-Mage just now in the turret river.
Anti-Mage still surviving with less than half HP left here.
Yeah, I'm saying like this is a very good harassment coming in from
Yes.
EVOS. Like at the top lane they are winning with the Bandonetta, at the bottom lane Clover also already got. Look at that one, the corrosion side.
Yes, but meanwhile, the Anti-Mage almost been shouted down by Aura
Again.
Fire, but they are not committing enough.
Yeah, again surviving a pressure by two people
Yeah,
here.
it's a
Anti-Mage.
2v1, buying a lot of time, wasting your XP time and gold time farming at the other lane. It's a winning condition for EVOS Legends.
Yeah, and I don't know why Aura Fire they are seem hesitate.
Yeah, they seem to hesitate. They seem to don't want to overcommit. They don't want to blunder.
Yes,
But
look
look
at
at
that.
this. More bottom lane. Jawhead has to go down early. I think that's just a misplay there.
Yeah.
Misposition by Jawhead with no real backup.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to figure out whether Keira is trying to help him up,
Yeah.
but Keira is just busy clearing the minion there. So yeah, it's a 1v3 situation.
But Darkness, I think he's ready with the flicker and even the
Ready.
wave dragon coming from Darkness. It's never enough to take down Keira. But maybe if he has that Mountain Shocker, I think Keira will be down as well.
Unfortunately, the
Yeah.
Mountain Shocker isn't activated
Yeah,
there.
and it's really a good, I can say, game for EVOS Legend because I didn't see any counter or maybe any aggressiveness that coming from Aura Fire, right? So they play really passive here, Omoa.
Yeah, and also like EVOS Legends, they are just trying to secure the goal towards Wanwan. Wanwan is really left really open, just farming, keep farming, and also the Yisan machine there. Look at one.
Droppable force has been open. No real threats though. Mandiri Turtle
Yes.
has been secured by Yisan Shin.
That's true. 1-for-1, I think the turtle, because we knew that Aura Fire they get their first turtle right. EVOS Legend they are still managed to get the second one. But Aura Fire really need to do something here. Because if they keep playing passive like this, it's really hard for them to catch up from their list.
Yes, the thing is here, EVOS Legends, they have the space. They are controlling the tempo here, Omawa.
Yeah.
But they still need to be careful because things could turn 180 against them here.
Yeah, I mean, but it's really hard actually from Aura Fire if they want to bring the table down.
Oh, Anti-Mage going down early. Can they make something here? Aura trying to find counterplay, but Granger has to go down early. Oh, what a trade there by EVOS Legend.
I think they still want more Goni, but look at the shot! Almost, but luckily one. He hasn't had that.
Connects. The
Yes.
flame shot connects. But there, that's 1 HP left.
Luckily, this one doesn't have that. The
Mountain Shocker.
Yes.
Yeah, the Mana Shocker is
Two
like kinda,
times.
nearly get 1 point kill and it failed.
yes, and oh my God,
Action.
look at that.
Ejector Luminaire getting caught here. Has to go down quite early. Backup coming. Clover, Anti-Mage really committing to the fight. But,
Keira.
the backup. Keira coming from the flanks. He gets down. He takes down one. Wan with the Aegis. Open crossbow attack is coming. Yes, crossbow attack is activated. Taking down Lapu. And chaos here in the mid lane.
Yes, I can say that actually the altar that coming from Lumina is really helping EVOS Legend to have a good team fight in the middle
Clover.
lane. Clover, even though he just needs to down, but look at that. What? Fun strong. Really good with the circling eagle just now. Take down 3-4-3 in the middle lane. What happened? It's pretty chaos. you
Yeah, I
know.
mean like it's too overcommitted from EVOS Legends. We are seeing a dive
Yeah.
from Wanwan with Clover that he's just taking a lot of damage and being ejected
Both
backwards.
teams going hard on each other there mid
Yeah.
lane. Cover, backup after backup. What a crazy.
Yes, if we take a look from the replay
Dang,
over
yeah.
here, luckily that's still an altar for EVOS Legend, right? And Clover with his
Yeah.
Look at that ejector save though.
with his shadow, luckily. I mean, well, he cannot do much since he already been shattered down, but the problem is he still can giving a poking damage with his shadow, with his ghost.
With his ghost,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, so here we go again. Just resetted all of the position from both Aura and also EVOS Legends, but the pressure coming in again. EVOS Legends, they want to take all of the jungle right now.
Yeah, they cannot over
Yeah.
commit it, I think.
Yeah, they're just zoning out this Aura Fire. They don't
Yeah.
want to give them a space to make a comeback.
EVOS Legends taking the space and controlling. They don't want to make silly blunders here
Yeah.
because, of course, their high-level gameplay and well execution really shows in this game too.
Yep, and they want to secure their first Lord here.
Oh.
And look at that, the Web
Where
Dragon
Dragon
is
towards
coming.
darkness, he has to go down.
Yes,
and
we look at actually EVOS Legend, they tried so hard to get their first Lord here, but Aura Fire is still able to contest it because they took down 2 members from EVOS Legend just now.
Yeah, I mean like EVOS Legends, they're just poking, and whenever Aura Fire making the move, making the commitment, they punish Aura Fire, and like this one, like Kabuki, he's trying to show himself up,
Whoa.
and he's being
Look at
punished by
that.
Clover.
Yes, and look at the soul effect that coming from Clover. Kabuki really needs to be careful because he is a melee hero. If he wants to take down Wen, he really needs to know that it's really an advantage for Wen to break his weakness point. Look at that, another the Wave Dragon coming from darkness towards Godiva here. Godiva will be shouted down by Clover. Meanwhile, the Lord is still being poked by EVOS member here. Fanstrong is already waiting
Keira?
inside. But Keira,
there's quite low. He cannot back up. Darkness
Yes,
is also
yes,
1
yes,
HP.
Darkness.
All in from Aura. EVOS Legends are low. Can they make something here?
But the Lord!
Oh my God!
I think it will be secured by EVOS Legend here. Ultimate's really good with the final blow. Look at that, but the
Crossbow
tank.
tank cannot do damage, cannot deal enough damage here. 3, 4 members are down here from EVOS Legends. Can Aura make this momentum build here, Omawa?
Yeah, I mean like this is the moment for them to make the comeback if they could clear the Lord. But I think like EVOS Legends, they are still at the lead. So still no problem from EVOS Legends. Just wait for the other members to wake up and just follow and regroup again before they maybe go into the inhibitor turret.
I
Yes.
completely agree. Both teams now have to be more careful, especially EVOS, even though they are controlling the game
Yeah.
here.
Look at that, Fanstrong with 823 KDA. We knew this guy is so smart. He really have a good potential with the circling eagle. We knew that he always targeted a low member that coming from EVOS Legends. So maybe it's pretty
Oh,
but
Rejector! Faramis has to go down early, Mountain Shocker, just to give that extra incentives toward EVOS Legends.
yes, with the first lot that they shut it down pretty easily from Aura Fire, they still need to reset again from these 2 teams. I
Being
can
a member,
say,
yeah.
yep, EVOS Legend even haven't got any maybe threat from the Lord because they haven't successfully to get any objective turret yet.
EVOS, being a member down here, they need to be careful. They don't want to make another blunder because basically that Luminar kill, that Luminar gets taken down without any compensation, basically.
Look at that. Even though there's will be an Athena shield for Van, he knew that he's totally respect the magical damage coming from Fanstrong. And look at high items here. Oh, mostly he will just try to make a burst plate as in the first
Yeah,
place
more
with
tanky, more tanky, still more damage also with the Hunter Strike.
Hunter Strike, yep.
Yeah.
Let's see, EVOS Legend, maybe they really need to wait the perfect timing here. Don't be too overconfident,
Yeah,
I can say.
overconfidence and overcommitting to unnecessary plays. EVOS Legends showing some discipline here.
Yeah, maybe they really want to have another strategy like split push that will
Maybe.
be made by anti-mage.
Well, of course, EVOS Legends need to clear 3 lanes here just to prepare a team fight, basically. And Aura trying to open in something here.
Yes,
Wave
look
Dragon
at
towards
that.
darkness,
But
but survives here.
Yeah, but look at the anti-mage from behind trying to final blow the member from Aura Fire, and Clover really have a lot of spaces to break his weakness point, but it's never enough. It haven't got any start from. We knew that the crossbow of tank really a good momentum maybe that can be made by Clover here.
Yeah,
But
all
the problem-
5 members survives
Yes.
from Aura though. The pressure from EVOS is on point, but the disengagement by Aura is also perfect.
And look at that darkness. Trying to give a pressure with the Jet Kundo, with his presence. It's pretty annoying for our Fire. They did that actually. They cannot maybe to offside. Or maybe
Yeah.
they don't want to make a
Oh.
minor mistake here. But Luminaire by himself at the bottom lane really needs to be careful.
We're entering this 15-minute here, Omama. What do
Yeah.
you think the impact of Faramis Luminaire here?
The impact is just there for EVOS Legends because
Okay.
they have like 2 marksmen, right? So still the advantage going into the late game is going into the hand for EVOS Legends because we also know with 6 items,
Yes.
maybe going into the Granger there, right? They from Aura Fire they only have 1 core, so they will rely mostly on Granger, and like. You can't just rely on 1 core because it will be chased by Benedetta. So Aura Fire they should be aware of Benedetta whenever they saw like anti-mates. Where are you? If they are seeing anti-mates, they should be covering their Granger.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yes.
And Lord by Mandiri has been poked by EVOS Aura, the
Yep.
team that has the space.
Oh, look at that. 2 Malefic Roar for
Oh.
1 and also Ultimate. But I think our Fire want to try to contest the
Go Diva!
second round. Go Diva will be down and Fanstrong will be the next target for EVOS Legend. They really need to shut down Matilda in the first place. But Aura High will be punished away here. Darkness still managed to survive, but in the other side, Keira will be have a 1v1 situation with
Crossbow
Clover.
Tank saves the day. Aura, 3 members are down. Can they defend this?
Anti-Meta
Oh!
still one more and look at that with the backup and super coming from Luminaire. They can sit down 4 members from Aura Fire and really, it's not good for Aura Fire, Moa.
Yes, and this is the moment for EVOS Legends. They just take the Lord with no contests at
Aish.
all. And also like this one, like the push coming in from the minion. They
Yes.
get the inhibitor, they also get the Lord.
A
Yeah.
very, very beneficial war there. A huge blunder by Aura first
They
in
even
the first place.
they even lose their 2 turrets too.
Yeah, without a Lord.
Yeah.
even.
And plus they got the Lord. So
Yeah.
it's totally a huge loss for Aura Fire here. We knew that actually they really need this momentum. They have to turn back the table, but the problem they don't have enough item,
Yes.
especially for High. We saw that he 4th time
Yeah.
being punished. Shut it down by EVOS Legend. It's really not good as a jungler.
Yeah, as a jungler, like he needs to make his positioning well, right? Can't be catch up maybe from EVOS Legends, but EVOS Legends is just keep punishing High over and over again, and we are always seeing something like that. And also like Godiva, even though he's a tank, right? Cho is just kicking him with the way of the dragon, always
Yeah.
like that.
At least there's no initiation that coming
Yeah.
from Aura Fire, right?
Yeah,
Look
both-
at that. Another the web dragon towards
Oh!
Godiva. And Lord is already on his way
Lord
on
is
the top
still
lane here.
standing strong here. Can
Yep.
this be the end for Aura? EVOS needs to be careful though.
Yeah,
They don't want to
pretty
blunder this.
hard. Yeah, look at that. Actually, Fanstrong buying a lot of time for Aura Fire, but it's never enough. Look at the altar is already being used by Luminaire here, but they will focus to get their first turret. Oh my god, and I think it will be another game.